Well, hello there. 8:19 p.m. How are you tonight? Let me go ahead and pull down this music just a little bit here. All right, look at this. How does everything sound over there? I'm doing a multi-broadcast right now, so anyways, so good to see you. All right, let's say hello to everyone. Where are you streaming from? I just had this intuitive thought that someone needed help tonight, so I'm coming on, but I'm not going to be on here too long tonight, okay? So I'm here to basically talk about you and how amazing of you are, basically, right? Actually, it's not even basic. It's like super simple and incredible. So let's see. Who's here right now? Look at this. All right. Wow, look at this. We got Ruel here. We got Champu. Champu, I love that. We got Pam. Fantastic. Who else do we got here? We have Mysterious. Oh, I love that. You already know I love your name. All right, what else here? Let's see, who else is here? Jeremy, you're from the University of Oklahoma. Fantastic. I love that. So Flo, you're from Arizona. Fantastic. Roel Oxnard, amazing. Mysterious Intuitions. Woohoo! Hi, Pam. Yes, all right. Hello from from East Africa. Look at that. Moonlight 8888. Fantastic. All right. Pennsylvania, Vargas. Amazing. By the way, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click on my name up above and push follow. That will allow you to know when I go live. You'll be notified when I go live. And it'll, keep you connected. Amazing. So I know a lot of different people from around the world. Oh, hello from the Philippines. Nino Asur. You're from the Philippines. I'm half Filipino, so anyways, that's awesome. New York. Think about this. All of you, this is amazing. Here we are on this platform, and not too long ago, us being able to do this was nothing more than a dream of fancy. It was something that was just, a wish. And now it's something that's normal. I'm here in Southern California. You're where you are. And we're here on this platform, enjoying all of this. So that's amazing. Yeah, Mysterious. I'm half Filipino, half white. Maryland. All right. Darabon. All right. So anyways, well, thank you, Mysterious. Amazing. All right. So let's go over this a little bit here. Let's talk about you. By the way, if you have anything that you want some help with, in terms of your mindset, go ahead and put it in the chat. And by the way, in terms of mindset, this is something that a lot of people talk about, but not a lot of people understand it. I mean, how many of you have heard mindset thrown all over the place? So type mindset in the comments, okay? Mindset, okay? Now, mindset is not the conscious thought you're thinking. And that's what a lot of people think it is. Oh, I got to think positively, consciously. I've got to move myself into positive action consciously. That's not true, okay? That is not true. See, mindset, your mindset, I should say, is what's set in your mind. Now think about that for a moment. Let's all type that in the comments, okay? My mindset is what's set in my mind. Now think about how simple that is, okay? Now, the deeper we go into this, and if you use it, you're going to end up getting a lot of big changes in your life, okay? Now really think about that a moment, okay? My mindset is what's set in my mind. Now here you've got to ask a really big question, okay? Because if your mindset is what's set in your mind, well, what is set in your mind? Because whatever that is, that's what your mindset is. Well, this is what it is. It's very simple. What's set in your mind are your beliefs and your habits. Think about how simple that is. So type that in the comments. What's set in my mind are my beliefs and habits. See, those are the fixed ideas that are there in your heart. beliefs, habits. See, that's what your mindset is. It's something that you don't even think about. It's something that's just happening automatically. Why? Because it's rooted in you subconsciously. Now, this right here, if you would just grab onto that, you'll receive a lot of big changes in your life. But you have to use it though. You can't just know it. You can't just even memorize it. What you've really got to dig into is using what I'm talking about here. Now, again, let's dig into this. What's set in your mind are your beliefs and habits. Now, it's your beliefs and habits that determine the results of your life. They determine the circumstances of your life, the conditions of your life. Think about that a moment. What you believe to be true, especially about you, and the habits you have, is responsible for the lifestyle that you're living. It's responsible for how much you earn. It's responsible for the career that you have right now. It's responsible for your, for your living conditions. It's responsible for the people that you surround yourself with. Now think about that. It's very simple. Very, very simple. And see, this is where so many people get so frustrated and confused, because they don't realize that in order to make change in their life, they've got to deal with the cause of what's delivering the results in their life. Now think about that for you. How many of you, for instance, are seeking some big changes in your life? So in other words, you're dissatisfied right now. So let's just type in the comments, I'm dissatisfied. Or you can type this, I would love big, beautiful changes in my life. How about that? I would love big, beautiful changes in my life. Now, if that's what you would love for your life, and you would love to change that outer world, then you're going to have to deal with what's causing the results that you're delivering right now. Now think about that for you. Okay? Your outer world, in other words, the results in your life, is a reflection of what's happening in your inner world. Let's all type that in the comments. Very, very simple. My outer world. Remember, I'm talking about your outer world. I'm talking about your results. I'm talking about your income, your lifestyle, how much you earn, how you take care of yourself, what's in the bank, what's not in the bank. Type in, my outer world is a reflection of my inner world. Think about that. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Now, I just want you to just soak in that for a moment. It's your thought that externalizes itself. You become what you think about most of the time. Let's type that in the comments. I become what I think about most of the time. Yes, you, my friend. You become what you think about most of the time. Where's that happening? It's in your mind. Again, thought externalizes itself. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Your inner world is a world of thought. It's your imagination, perception, reason, will, memory, and intuition. See, that's what's happening inside. You have beliefs, you have habits that in most cases are controlling how you use your imagination, perception, reason, will, memory, and intuition. So you've got to switch that around. Now, again, really think about this. So when I say think about this, I say it intentionally because here in this live, you're in a room of thinkers. Not reactors, responders. Now, many of you've typed in, I would love big changes. You want big changes in your outer world? Well, if your outer world is a reflection of your inner world and you don't like what's happening right now, that means if you want to make those big changes in your outer world, in your results, then that means you have to make some big changes inside. You must change how you think. Type this in the comments. This is incredible. Okay? It's absolutely amazing. There is no other power than thought. Thought, or you can actually just put it this way. Let me rephrase this. Thought is the only creative energy there is. Thought is the only creative energy there is. That's a powerful statement. Thought. Now let's really soak that in for a moment. Thought is the only creative power there is. Thoughts are things. Thoughts are energy. Thoughts are the magnets that attract to us the very things that we think. Now, why is this so important? You know why this is so important? Is because you have a magnificent superpower. It's your greatest power. And that power is your ability to choose your thoughts. Think about that. No one can force you to think the thoughts you think. The only creative power there is thought energy. Everything is thought into a result. It's how you think that determines the outcomes of your life. If you don't like the outcomes of your life, you can go straight to the cause, which is how you are thinking. More specifically, how you're thinking automatically. It's very simple. It's extremely simple. Yet here, see, because most of us are not used to thinking at all. Did you know that the overwhelming majority of the population doesn't think at all? Earl Nightingale shared this so beautifully. 2% of the population thinks. 3% of the population thinks they think. And 95% of the population would rather die than think. And every single one of you can test this. You can test this just by looking over the last few days about what you've heard from people. What is it that most people talk about? They talk about what's wrong. They talk about the problems. They're talking about everything that's on the outside. They're just living from their senses. They live from what they see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. And that's a big problem, because if that's where you are right now, I guarantee you right now, if your results have not been changing, it's because that's how you're living. You're living from the outside in. You've got to stop living from the outside in, and instead you've got to start living from the inside out. Now really think about what I'm saying here. Type this in the comments. Whatever I give attention to, I get more of. Whatever I give attention to, I get more of. This is so important for you. So this is Kamal Kaur. You said, why are you not receiving the love that you deserve? The problem lies in you. It's not the outside. It's because of how you see you. That's why you're not getting the love that you deserve. Think about this. I'm going to share with you a beautiful, wonderful bit of wisdom here. Pay close attention to this. This comes from the book The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. Now remember, you are saying, well, why am I not getting the love that I deserve? Well, it's because of this. Ready? Those that go seeking for love only make manifest their own lovelessness. And the loveless never find love. Only the loving find love, and they never have to seek for it. Now let's dissect this a moment, okay? Now really think about this, because whatever you give attention to, you get more of. Like attracts like. Okay, let's all type that in the comments. Like attracts like. Now I'm going to go over that again. You said, why are you not getting the love that you deserve? Listen to this again. Those that go seeking for love only make manifest their own lovelessness. In other words, they're seeking it. It's away from them. They want it. They want it. Now let's dissect that. I want love. They're seeking love. They're consenting to that they don't have it. I am someone who does not have love, who's seeking it. You're in want. When you're in want, that's exactly what the universe gives back to you. That's exactly what God gives back to you. If you don't believe in God, that's what energy gives back to you. Think about that. Those that go seeking for love only make manifest their own lovelessness, that they don't have it. They're in want. And then the second part is only the loving find love, and they never have to seek for it. Now that's two different kinds of people in that statement. The ones who want it and the ones who have it. Have it here in the heart. And by the way, you can replace love for money or friendships, success. When you are in want, I have news for you. You're never going to get it. It's only those who consent to it, who've consented to the idea that that's who they are, that attract whatever it is that they would love to be in their life. Let's just put it this way. Let's say right now you're not very happy, okay? And it's awesome if you haven't been very happy and you're here now because you're in the right spot to be able to shift that. Having said this, if you've been unhappy a lot, what would be the only reason why you'd be unhappy a lot? You know why? Because those automatic thought patterns inside of you are constantly thinking unhappy thoughts. Habits, fixed ideas, that's in the heart. And then there's probably a belief system that's tied to that as well. Now think about that. If you're unhappy most of the time, it's because you're thinking unhappy thoughts most of the time. Okay? Now, will you be able to be happy most of the time if you continue that pattern? The answer is no. See, you have to switch it. You have to switch how you're thinking if you want to attract that into your life. Let's just use it with regards to money. Say like you want to earn a heck of a lot more money than you're earning now. How many of you would love to earn a heck of a lot more than what you're earning now? Type in dollar signs if that's you. Type in a lot of dollar signs if you want a lot more money. Now think about that a moment. If that's what you would love for you, and in terms of that money, how many of you want that really bad? You really, really want it. Think about that. Type that, I want that bad. I really, really want it, right? Okay? I want that bad. Now, if you want that bad, see, this is that same thing again. Those that go seeking for love only make manifest their own lovelessness. And the loveless never find love, only the loving find love, and they never have to seek for it. Now, if you want that bad, the statement that you are making is that you don't have it. You want it. You're in want. I am someone who doesn't have it. And I got news for you. This is how the universe works. It gives you back exactly what you are emotionally involved with. In other words, what you believe to be true. I want it bad. I want it bad. I want it bad. Well, the universe says, fine, here you go. It's all yours. You want it bad. Here it is. Now, you might be confused by what I'm saying. But hear me out for a moment. I want it bad. I want it bad. Okay, here it is. You want it bad. You're going to want it bad next month. You're going to want it bad at the end of the year. You're going to want it in 2 years. You're going to want it in 10 years. Why? Because all you're affirming